Welcome back. Still here with me is Erin, McGrath, Rieke from Divinemoira Studio here in St. Louis. Erin, let's hear more about the event coming up on the 14th of November.
Okay. I can tell you about the juried exhibit, which is kind of fun. The Into the Light was the theme. We've been honored to have three fantastic jurors. Stephanie Russell, the culture editor from St. Louis Magazine, Betsy Blancette, the merchandise manager from Soft Surroundings, and Jenny Churchill from Meisler, the executive director. So we wanted to have the artists that were submitting, all of whom are emerging artists, have their work reviewed by individuals that were in all different realms of the art world.
So when you say juried, tell us about that. What does that mean?
So the artists submitted up to 4 JPEGs representing their work. There were stipulations in the prospectus that said, you know, determined the size, medium, things like that. But for the most part, it was pretty loose. And the theme itself, we wanted to be a guide, but not be entirely too restrictive. We wanted it to be open. And it was really a play on the gallery space itself, the Into the Light, because the first room you walk into is dark, and then you move into the gallery space, which is these huge windows and whitewashed brick walls, and it just was, so all the art is in that one room, and so it's just kind of powerful. And the art itself has been incredibly dynamic, and I'm actually glad I didn't have to select the work, and I just had to hand it over because... Is
that where the jury comes in?
Yes.
Who votes or passes
put together,
judgment on who gets in?
Yeah, there's a process that they follow, and they essentially rank the different pieces, and then it's tallied up, and then up to a certain number of artists based on their numerical ranking are accepted into the show.
So it sounds like for those who were accepted, this is pretty exclusive.
Yeah,
Would you say?
Yeah, I think so for the most part.
Is this jury like a really tough crowd to please?
I don't have a whole lot of experience relative to working with other jurors, so
But I mean, it's art, so who's to say what's good, what's bad?
That's why I liked the jurors that we had, because you're looking at it from 3 different vantage points. It's not just a gallery where there are like some specific, like standards. You're looking at it from a commercial, a traditional like art institution, and like a media aspect.
Okay.
And so we thought that kind of broadened the spectrum, because art is subjective.
Sure.
And so I thought by this group of jurors, that would make it maybe more interesting.
Well, it sounds like the event is guaranteed to be certainly interesting and a fun time, but most importantly for a worthy cause.
Another thing that was really a nice thing and a personal favorite of mine was that each school, we worked directly with the students. I do a lot of live art, and so we went to each school and set up days where they did interactive art with us. And so there are pieces in the exhibit that are up for raffle, I believe. And they're all work done in like a collaborative work by the students themselves.
We've got 1 minute left now. When you say you do a lot of live art, you do something really cool on the ground, right? Tell us about that. The kids really love to watch. You going to do this at the event?
I'm actually not.
Oh, okay.
I wish I were. No, I'll probably be running around like crazy, but yeah, I paint on the ground.
Using chalk or what?
Acrylic paint. Yeah, my canvas, similar to Jackson Pollock, I guess, is the best way to reference it. Yeah, my canvas is on the ground. So. And
just out of curiosity, before we go, if anyone wants to buy pieces at the event, is that going to be possible?
Yes. We will have people walking around, helping people, kind of facilitating sales. There will be a checkout, and the price point. We made sure that there are pieces that made work of all kinds accessible to all all people, so everyone has the ability to walk out with something if they are interested in it.
Wonderful. And just before we go, I just want to say 100% of the proceeds go towards the worthy cause. Erin, thanks so much for being on the show today.
Thank you very much.
Great stuff. Again, Into the Light, juried exhibit and benefit will be held at Koken Art Factory Friday, November 14th, located at 2500 Ohio. It happens from 7 to 11 p.m. For more information, visit Divinemoira.com. Ronnie Robinson from the We Give Back Foundation will be with us after the break. Stay with us.